Okay, so now we're going to do the extrusion of the profile, the section along the curve. No, we're going to select the profile first, shift, select the curve, and go to surface, extrude options. Make sure these are the options that you have checked, the ones in the right, and everything pretty much set, and say extrude. Okay, it doesn't work for a very simple reason. We can go Control C to see this. If we select the profile and W to see where the gizmo is, it's right there. So we need to actually center the pivot for that. And also we have to center the pivot for this guy. So there's a relationship of pivots, as you will see. It's very important to do good extrusions now. So now we can select the profile, the section, the curve, and say surface, extrude options. We have the same, it remembers the options, so we can say extrude, and there we go. It's perfect. It's actually pretty much how Gary wants the building to be done. There's several things we can do. We can actually select this guy and rotate it. You see, we can press J, so it's a 90 degrees rotation. And we can also R as in scale the profile, and it makes smaller. Another thing we can do is F to go and zoom here, and press D to move the gizmo. Now, that's the pivot. The pivot doesn't, for some reason, doesn't do the. Could be my computer, but I don't know. It doesn't do the record history. So what I'm gonna do is delete the extrusion, select the profile, the curve, and say extrude again. And depending on how well you place that position, now it's underneath. We know that the surface was created by the line, so we need the structure to be underneath. No, very well. Now, the next thing, well, you can also select the curve, and in the attribute editors you can change the precision if you want to see it more cool and nice. It's probably too big still. There we go, a little bit smaller. Now we want to do this multiple option of extrusion, which for that we need a script. Let me delete this so we can start. You need a shelf here. You can call it, you can just have, you probably have one named custom already, but if not, you can go here, right click, left click, and say new shelf, and call it as you want. You know, you can call it Federico if you want, or whatever. What you need to do now is go to Windows, General Editors, and Script Editor, and this window pops up. You won't have anything here in your case, and you're gonna have to load the script that I have sent you. So if you go to where I have it, this guy is the one, so select it, the one I sent you, and now what you have to do is select the text and say file, save script to shelf. Press that and call it, I don't know, XM as in extrusion multiple. Okay, you see immediately we have a new button that we have created because we had this script. The script basically reads and understands that it wants multiplicity of an action. So now we can close this and do the following thing. We can select the profile first, and instead of, we don't want to select one by one in here, we have managed the layers in a good way, so we know that all these are the curves that are over there. So first of all, we need to select the profile small, which is this guy, then control this one and shift down, so we select all these guys, and we can press extrude multiple. You see it does it. We just need to once again prepare the size of these guys accordingly. Good. What I'm going to do is copy this profile and make it here, and do again the same thing. By the way, as we create extrusions, we're creating all these surfaces that we can Control G and group them and call them X structure, for example, and that's good. And now we want to do the same extrusion multiple with this other profile. We can do profile small. Well, that one is actually this one here, small 1. We can call it small 2. And in order to move things around here, you need the middle button to take it up there. It's the only way. Be sure that you don't put it as inside of something. You have to put it on a line, so you're positioning it, not including in. Okay. Now profile small 2 is this guy, and select these two other curves, which I don't remember where they are. They're actually in here, these 3. So profile small 2, control, select these 3, and extrude multiple. Okay, That's nice. Do you see it has the same problem as before? We need to select this guy E to rotate and rotate it accordingly until we have it ready. Also, we should probably change the gizmo because this one now is good actually in the sense that it's outside of this guy, but we probably want it inside, and this one inside. But I think you guys get the idea. Just by changing the position of the pivot, it will do it. Okay, so now it's a matter of managing a little bit the layers. Let me see. We have this other extrusion here. We can take it in. Sorry, select all, middle button, put them inside, and we have these three guys that we can also Control G, double, and call them profiles. No. So now we can just hide these guys. We know we don't need them. The extrusion we need. The structure lines we don't need. Control H. The group, I don't really. The group we have to also hide, and the love lines we hide as well. Totally. So we only have these guys here that we need to do the same things as in other cases. The first thing we need to do is delete by type. No, I don't think we need to do this. Let's try and see. If we go to edit, duplicate special, and options, we know that this option is going to do the correct movement. So there we go. If we do that, duplicate special, we have the thing. It creates another set of extrusions. Of course, we can select them all and place them by middle button inside of the extrusions. So there's only one. And now turn on the surfaces by Shift H. There we go. So this is it. In the next little tutorial, we're going to actually do the render of this very easily, and it should be done.